Y'all, it's the Macism playing some Pillars of Eternity 2. Sorry for the yawning. Got a rainy day. A rare rainy day, California. Granted, this is the type of year where our rainy season begins. Late October. We had a brief Indian summer the last couple of weeks. Had about 4 or 5 mid 90-degree days. Now we're starting to cool down, getting a little bit of rain. So I'm sitting here chilling, drinking some twisted iced tea, and I'm mixing things up. I know my role-playing live streams don't get enough love. Well, my Japanese role-playing game live streams don't get a lot of love. But I noticed my Skyrim ones, my Cyberpunk ones, my Western RPG Let's Plays do get a little bit of love. Not a lot. It's early in the afternoon. Well, technically mid-afternoon since it's 3 p.m. So we're going to get started. I bought this game a couple of years ago. And I played it. I think I put in about maybe 5 to 8 hours before I stopped and decided, pick it up again, give it a shot. I also have what is it called? It's called Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I enjoy a little bit more. It's a little bit graphically better than this game. This game is not too bad. Little old school kind of PC kind of CRPG. You could play it action based or turn based. I'm gonna keep it turn based. I think on my initial playthrough, I don't know if I made it turn based or real time. So they do have a pause to where you can slow down the action, to where you can do strategy. Kind of no different than kind of what it's like with Dragon Age Inquisition. Only Dragon Age Inquisition is more actiony, real-time battling, and this one is more like MMO style. Do turn-based with this adventure. Should I play on relaxed or classic? For now, we're gonna do classic. Well, I could do story as for players who are more interested in exploration of story development than the challenges of combat. These are heavily biased in the player's favor to make battles extremely easy. Relax. Players who are new to real-time with pause combat who find classic difficulty a little too challenging. Then classic who want Deadfire standard combat challenge. Well, let's see how challenging it is before we make adjustments. Let's go on an adventure, people. I don't know what kind of class or whatever I'm going to make. We'll see how this goes. I also got this guy a 7. Shout out to Sleep Tight for hooking me up with this guy a 7 as a birthday gift. Appreciate it. I don't know if I want to live stream that. I did live stream this guy a 5 a few years ago, but nobody was interested. Maybe I live streamed at the wrong time. Who knows? I might do a little let's play this guy a 5. I mean this guy a 7. There's a story mode. I'm on chapter 3 of it.
A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deer, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanin. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Angrith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadmon, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curtain. Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnaw at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. Maybe the gods weren't finished with us.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
What is a god? A high power, a rewarder of good deeds and punishment of evil.
Excuse me.
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
I guess must be stuff and events that happened in the previous game.
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
The wheel is turned again, Watcher. Come.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale trails of a welcoming rictus across his visage. You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry-go-round, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches. The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod. The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
Sit, please. Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadmua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She's preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Yeah. So I guess this is how you shape what you did before. Bad. He did everything wrong, pledged to do bidding of every god, and then scattered the souls of Halvor to a random location. Companion killed. You got the worst outcome for a request. If there is a mistake you could have made, though the Halvor prices, you made it. Not suggested for new players. Wow. Huh. Say fair and balanced.
Does everything appear to be in order? Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Barak. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met? You prayed for my help in reaching Theos, beyond the court of penitence, and pledged yourself to me. And though you could have broken your pledge when you defeated Theos at Sun and Shadow, you did not. Admirable.
She delicately places a card on the table. A bell in a tower. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Ognua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Aothus stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him. No, but neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Their souls remain in Aothus still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel. Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life and death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Is this where we create character? Yep. Choose a pre-made to start with and modify it as you like. Let's see what, let's start from scratch. Of course, you know me. Love making my female characters. Okay, there's human. Might and resolve. Humans commonly called folk. The most common race in how you pronounce that? Direwood. Our entire Ovalia and whatever, but not as large. The target using humans are known for their strength and willpower. What's this one? Orland. They are the smallest of the Kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Also notable for their larger, two-tone skin and hirsute bodies, Orlands are commonly found in Irgora, the Seventh Head, and parts of Direwood. They are known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. So 1 might, 2 perception, 1 resolve. Okay, interesting. Godlike. What's up, godlike? The godlike are children of the Kith, been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods. Some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical and godlike, who wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible to find anything that fits. Show nature and the ability to reproduce, huh? So they can't reproduce. Interesting. We're the dominant race and elf. What else are known for their speed and intelligence, isolationist nature. Yeah. Dwarfs. Yeah. I forgot when this game came out. I think 2021 or so. Dwarves are the most well-traveled race in the world. Colonized land doors are known for their great strength and tenacity. And what's the final one? The mighty Mawa. They're commonly found in inner earth, and though not truly quality, have an affinity for water in many of their civilizations. When they will dominance, they are known for their unparalleled strength. Alrighty, interesting. What do I want to play as? Really, it comes down to character customization. Let's see what these customize as. Let's see. Earth Orlans are found in many ports throughout the Eastern Reach, and occasionally as slaves. They are in the old empires distinguished from wild Orlans by their less hirsute faces and bodies. Fourth Orlans generally receive a less negative reception from other kith, while they can be found different, they are seldom seen in significant numbers. Threat: when Earth Orlans attack a target that is also being threatened by a teammate, they convert some of their hits to crits. Okay, this is the wild one. Whoa, you a hairy boo thing. They have only been significantly separated, easily seen by their hairy faces and bodies covered with demons. Enslavement and prejudice against them naturally sound the mind and gain distance toward resolved afflictions. Interesting. Alright. You like to make a single class or multi-class character? Single class are entirely focused on their chosen class and gain access to higher level powers more quickly. Multi-class can select powers from two classes, powers more slowly, and can access their class's highest level powers. I'm gonna do single class for now. So we got Barbarian, Chanter, Support, Crowd Control. Be the most ancient workers of magic. Their hollow phrases, stirring the collective memory of wayward souls around them, generate magical effects in a kind of a reenactment. In some societies, amateurs form organized groups of storytellers, but in most parts of the world, they are just a time-honored part of local folk tradition. So bluff, arcana, sleight of hand, diplomacy. What's this ability tree look like? Oh, excuse me. So let's see, at level 1, what does it say? It means you would not risk. Summon invocation, cast. Shrouded summons a phantom to fight for the party. Okay, so I could summon shit. Use the slash and shock armor ratings for allies and area effect. It's a thunderous explosion that stuns and, what's it say? Shoves enemies in the area of effect. Reduces armor rating of enemies in the area of effect. What's this? Summons 3 skeletons to fight for the party. Okay, interesting. Electricity drains electromagnetic energy from the environment. Lightning causing shock damage to any in their path. Passive abilities. Armor bearer gains an additional weapon set. Unless it's something, I don't know what that is. Death, dull the edge, blunt the point. Side of their car as the hearts go bold. Okay, interesting. Mostly I either play an assassin, barbarian, you know, typical mage, but I might give Chanter a shot. Okay, what's this one? Does that say Cipher? Recently discovered that Earth and Brent ciphers were once called, I can't pronounce that, Mind Hunters. Glad I glon for them. Ciphers have the reason to directly contact another person's soul and sight, using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. Though most ciphers... the hell? You'll find at Eastern Reach, practitioners of the techniques are spread throughout the known world. They are gathering acceptance over time, especially by the uneducated. So mechanics, bluff, sleight of hand, metaphysics, insight. So what? We're like telepaths or some shit? It transforms the outer shell of an allied target onto energy, releasing an electrical enemy standing in the area around the target takes shock damage. Just the target's grasp within, causing the shaking and confuse nearby enemies. Eventual antipathy between the cipher and enemies caught in the path begin to corrosive damage. Lashes on the enemy, dealing raw damage during a cone of concussive force behind the target. Cipher bears the mind of an enemy to their will, charming them for duration. Brings echoes of the allies' past life to the surface, inquiring the ally to greater feats of heroism. Provides strong and insightful inspiration. Crowd control and the striker, huh? Interesting. Support, crowd control. Druid, crowd control, support, striker, minor roles, nature spells. Unless this enemy's at heart, druids tap into the spiritual power that flows through the simple living things of the aura, plants, animals, sometimes even living stone. While not necessarily religious, druids do have a reverence for natural order and a keen interest in understanding its mysteries. In most cultures, druids are understood as a sort of primal magician, but among them, they may have high positions of influence and authority. So explosive, alchemy, religion, survival. So we got your fighter, we got your monk. I think I was playing a monk in one of my plays. Orders can trace their teaching to the enduring founder. We'll riddle this little monks, but see them as odd, unpredictable bunch who may not be entirely sane. Aren't sure what to make of them. Okay. Paladin, priest, ranger, rogue, wizard. You know what? I think I'm going to be a chanter, just to be something different. Oh, jeez. Just spilled my beverage. Get a towel. Ugh. Hold on, folks. Alrighty, I'm back. So I could be a chanter. Bridge between the in-between, they often come from cultures with a close to nature ancestors. Ooh, invocations summon twice the number of creatures. Smaller and have reduced health and duration. They work their magic from the safety of the back lines, compelled on toe-to-toe combat to power their invocation. But my critical hits have a 50% chance to grant a phrase. Wow. Troubadours, masters of the chant, able to significantly. Nobles are often found in communities steeped in hardship. These are a collection of ramblings and gibberish than coherent stories. And the rare, violent, and passionate outbursts of fierce magic. Grant a brief number of held phrases. Invocation consume all remaining phrases. Huh. So there's bonus, and then there's the linger. Huh. So that's critical hits. Wow, chain radius is reduced. Invocations consume all remaining phrases. Troubadour. It calls me on a shroud, as summons a phantom fire for the party. Let's see, dang, it costs 3 phrases for that one. Should do 2. Said the light burst of all is an area effect, dealing raw damage. Up as well. I can only pick one for now, okay. Alrighty. Damage, chilling effectiveness, and fortitude defense. Select highly recommended for Chanter. accuracy and the reflex defense, as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details such as detecting traps or hidden objects. Reduces are common in every stream. No world only for probably near the grace of the cities beneath the waves. Okay, I'm gonna say from here, since I'm already Orlin. If your lives don't look so good, that your days have been marked by lavish meals and extravagant parties. Bloodlines. What's this? As a troublemaker, you have authority on lack of regarding the rules that are recorded in your life. Quite fitting no matter where you go. Each new town is just a place. More comfortable on the road, traveling the world. Hunter. Training prepared to help you hone your skills, apply your trade. Your way of life. Apply force. Those some outside your own head is the nature of the world is the haptics, scholar. Bloodless pursuit. That all the time you won't spend learning is time wasted. Interesting. I'm gonna become a scholar. Purchasing a weapon or shield grants mobility for use with your associated item type. These or situation may be turned off or on, meet the tactical needs of the battle. Without the corresponding proficiency, a character who is not proficient in a weapon only loses access to associated mobility. Alright. I'm gonna say firearms. Attacks are far more accurate. Other causes, to the wielder at the cost of accuracy. Alright, so I can go shotgun, sniper rifle, shotgun, or pistols. No, if I'm gonna depend on my allies, I'm gonna go with the rifle. The rifle. Oops. Okay, what did I do? Challenge access due to, but increases the damage dealt. Let's see what all weapons we got. So we got two-handed. and while attacks that interfere with the enemy's ability to attack off effectively. Some damage. So I could choose 2 weapon types. Melee weapons. Exploding gun, but long reflex, huh? Slash your way. So that's a mace. Alright, so I got a one-handed. What's this? A staff? Ordering blows to the head to lower their will defense. These attacks deal less damage. Go with that one. Alright, so customization. They don't have no girls with animal ears. There's one. Perfect. Colors. Oh, that's for the outfit. Okay. Skin. Her skin is kind of reddish in the photo. There, go with that. Hair. Oh, that's brown. I need black. Black. And eyes. Her eyes look like they're how they're supposed to look, so. Let's go with the head. Okay, what am I doing here? What did I do? Where am I? Okay, I'm at the top of the screen. See what phase 2 looks like. Choose your hair. Let's see. All the hair we got. There we go. I think that's the closest to what she looks like. Alrighty. Voice.
I'll go on ahead. Just say the word. After him! Yeah! Finish them! Attack! No prisoners! Yeah! Take him down! I guess this is it! Don't let you hurt my friends! You're going down! I've got your back! Alright, I'll go take a look. Yes? I'll teach you a lesson. I'll take a peek. I got this. Show how it's done. Easy does it. Right here. Keeping an eye out. Yes? Now I am the leader of the group. The better part of valor. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Let's see. Really feeling the hairstyle too much. that one. It's like when you pick like their little poses or whatever. Choose a trunk. You savage. Huh. Go with sassy. What should I name this lady? There we go. Mina Minx. Thrifty, Chanter, Troubadour, Power Source Spirits, Playing Scholar, 2 Reflex, Will, to work on that dexterity. Perception's good, accuracy, reflex. Oh, that's a flail. Arcana, 2 sleight of hand, 2 bluff, 2 diplomacy, history, 1 metaphysics.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Time is not on your side, Watcher. I suggest you get on with the task at hand.
So I don't know if there's over
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling? Sure. Been had a long time.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cad Nua.
Cad Nua.
Cad Nua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely. The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire Archipelago. I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
Misfortunes brewing topside. Migrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He indicates a nearby...
Elsa's healing.
Now make some use of it.
Oops, shit. Didn't look at the tutorial. That music, yo.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
armed and suited up. We gotta get on deck. Get armed and suited up. We gotta get on deck.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
If we don't get out there now, we'll have lost by the time we do.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest...
This music.
What have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm? I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune. Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
And then he's going to wear his breeches on his head and dance for us?
Sonia, careful. That'll get you killed faster than anything. Listen up, mates. I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to play with the crew if you'd like. But don't bring me any...
You had bandwidth! After!
Alright. Tutorials. Oh, shit. Alright, so where am I at? Where am I at? What's going on here? So we got all these pirates here. My action bar. I don't know what I'm doing. This don't make any sense. Hold on a second. Where's my gun? I'm confused, yo. I don't want to use my frail. I want to use my gun. I don't know what I'm doing. Why can't I use my gun? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Can I attack? Hard to kill. Oh, he took 2 shots. Did my game just crash? What the hell am I doing? Why do I have my second weapon equipped and not my first? The game does not make any sense. Yeah, he should be dead. Boat trashed. Now we're crashed up on the beach. I thought I equipped my rifle, but no, I'm going around swinging my flail. See, this is one of those games where you're going to have to go through a couple of playthroughs just to get used to the controls and the mechanics. Especially if you never played these type of RPGs before. Oh man. Ooh, these load times, man. Well, reviewers of the game did say this game has long load times.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand. If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there. So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lady. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Oh no, but it's real pretty.
Difficult to say for certain. The dead fire is spotted with islands, some quite small. The good news is that if the storm hasn't spun us round entirely, I'd say we're in charted waters. I believe the Valian Trading Company operates in the region. Hence that little visit from that wretched pirate captain. I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but
That's true. Steak, especially.
patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew.
Let's see about the other survivors. And I don't want to be paddling out of here.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
Sure. I suppose if any mission could be considered special, it'd have to be this one.
A perilous endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on. Hey. Yours.
Yeah, you can change your appearance anytime. Okay, cool. Okay, how do I switch control of my character though?
better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought. It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks. Funny thing, it's hard to see much from the underside of a barrel. I was a stubborn Pastanaga. I was trying to fasten this mess down when we struck shore. But everything we've been through and I'm nearly done in by a cask of rum. I wasn't planning on going for a run, Casita. It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima, have you found any of the others yet? I'll start a fire, if any of the others are...
Can go below deck.
Nicely done, my lord. You will have need of a crew if we're to get anywhere.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
There must be other survivors out there.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end this live stream here. Check out the tutorials and stuff before I begin my next Let's Play of this, so I can get caught up to speed, so the experience as far as watching for you watchers won't be as frustrating seeing me bitch and moan about how to do shit. So I want to get used to these controls and then do another Let's Play. But for those of you who stopped by, thanks for stopping by. For those of you who will watch later, thanks for watching. Stay safe and God bless.